Gemini, good morning. How you doing? So hopefully you've watched the video that explains about why I don't do all star signs. But I'm just going to get straight on with your reading. I was going to do Leo, but I've already put a Leo one out on the interwebs there. Anyway, let's see. Gemini. What have we got coming up for Geminis? So your ex might be spying on you, or you're looking for information. Could be a new person thinking about someone. There's a lot of thinking, but then there's interaction. So somebody wants to reconcile if you are not with this person. Not might be a Pisces. If I say not, you say 1, 2, 3, swinging on a tree. Might be a Pisces. But I'm also hearing Barry. Anybody's got B in their name. I'm also hearing this. I love big butts and I cannot lie. But somebody definitely wants to reconcile. If there isn't, sorry, but I'm also hearing if Steph, Jeff, and Steve, but wants to reconcile because you're not thinking about them. This person is, this could be a Pisces, but like not thinking about someone, okay, because you're not thinking about them, this person's wondering, well, where are you? Why are you not thinking about me? Why are you not talking to me? Why are you not interacting with me? So it's driving this person crazy, which is more than likely a fire sign, okay? Let's see. Now, if this isn't reconciliation, it's because this person is also thinking about moving on and thinking about someone new. Like, is there going to be anybody new coming up in my life? Somebody maybe from Newcastle or New Guinea. Okay, but like I'm thinking about someone new. That makes this person think about this one more because this one isn't considering this one here. If this be an old person. But because this is the same energy but a different message, meaning that this person's thinking about someone new, it's making this person think more about this one, right? Let's see, Gemini. So we've got the 5 of Wands. Yeah, no, it's too much conflict. This is more of a I want you to fight for me. This person here would say to this person, why are you not fighting for me? Is this relationship not worth saving? But it's not about it being saved. It's about this person wants this person to fight for them, fight for their attention, also fight for the relationship. But why do you need to fight for a relationship? To save it? So why did it go wrong? Guarantee you it's probably because of fighting, right? So it's kind of like somebody could have started a fight, okay, not a physical one, hopefully not, but started getting angry, started losing their temper, could be a Sagittarian or a 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, life by 5, but it could have been, lost my temper, started to lash out, had an argument, you're not thinking about me anymore, and now I'm wondering, why do you not want to fight for me? I mean, I thought that would be quite self-explanatory. It's not worth it. You're not worth the time and effort fighting for. But then there's this energy of them wanting to know, do you love me enough in order to fight for me? I think the answer here is no. Here. Let's see. Gemini. What's going on with Gemini this week? So you got the World. So you got a 3, got Pisces energy here twice, possible. There could be something going on at work. Someone's got like a love interest that's argumentative, and someone's got more of an interest on an investment going on at their work. This could be an entrepreneur because of an investment. So I'm spending more time at work because I'm invested into something, meaning that I've put some money into a business. There's this energy of where the masculine or the feminine is concentrated more on work than what they are the relationship. I don't know, find someone, for anybody that doesn't like people that work too much, find someone that doesn't have a job. That might go down better. For some people, I don't know why, but it might. There could be a love affair as such going on at work. This is a connection at work, but it might just be work-related stuff here. I'm also picking up somebody that is working with someone's relatives, like their mother or father or something like that. and I work for their relatives or my relatives. Why am I also hearing Isaac Newton? Isaac Newton? Isaac? Let's see. Gemini. 6 of Wands. Well, there's two stories kind of coming out here, Gemini. There's one of like, well, I'm not really paying any attention to fighting. So, you know, if you want attention, then go and get it somewhere else or stop being a drama queen. Okay. Because I can get attention from anywhere. Okay. But I definitely don't want an attention seeker. So it's either get with the program or move on here. Something is definitely coming up here, I think, around work here. Around work. Meaning that there's some kind of connection that's being built up around someone's job here. Or the name Rob or Robin. You got Leo energy possibly here, but not speaking. So let's see, what's the Page of Swords for Gemini? So the Wheel of Fortune. You got a lot of clients, a lot of people, a lot of opportunities. See, this person's thinking about someone new. Like, I'm thinking about moving on my own, being on my own. You know, I've got enough self-love in order to, and respect to think about not this, but myself. Think about myself, think about someone new. So it makes this person fear that this person's going to move on here. Could be a Leo energy, but like fearful that this person might be talking to someone else, trying to find out if they are, maybe watching tarot. This is, like I said, this person's thinking, but I don't think they're thinking about reconciliation. I think they're thinking about someone else here. So what's the Knight of Wands? Someone that provides and a relationship. Some of you or this person has a lot of children. New or old, but they got quite a few kids. Probably 3 children. If someone isn't in a commitment, they've got quite a few options here. They're kind of spreading themselves out there, putting themselves out there for a relationship. If this is reconciliation, this one wants reconciliation. If you guys are not together, this person wants reconciliation. They want back in a commitment and relationship. 6 Gemini, Capricorn, but regardless, wants back in a relationship. If this isn't reconciliation and it isn't where you are not with this person, okay, this is where you're just together and there are children and clients and work, life and stuff like that, trying to balance kids and my relationship. What is the 5 of Wands? 9 of Swords. See, this person might get rejected, or Regina, or Tina, or Tyler, or Tara, Tanya, but like, or someone from Britain, or Brittany, Brian also. A lot of B names. Okay, but like, this is where someone's distancing themselves from the fighting, thinking that this just isn't worth fighting for. There could have been a lot of ADHD, you're too emotionally distant. So there's a breakup here. But, you know, there's people with mental health. I mean, you can blame people for that if you like. But yeah, there's this distancing from the fighting. What's the Lovers? Yeah, you got a stable male energy here coming up as a Gemini here. This could be a Gemini male, or that has Gemini moon maybe, but like a Gemini male that's coming up as very sturdy. Communicating, very good at communicating, very good at talking, traveling. Can also be sex, because this can be pregnancy here. The World, this is like semen, and this is like a woman's cycle. It can be a meet-up and a date, or to talk about something. Now, I don't know whether that's with past or whether it's coming up as someone's job or someone new. But let's see, what's the World here for? Don't forget, you can watch this as Capricorn. Yeah, singles. Capricorns are also 6s, so I read in numerology. You are 6, Gemini, so is Capricorn. Life path 6, Gemini, Cappy. So there's a Piscean energy that's coming up single. 333, but with the energy of single. So there is this possible energy of wanting to meet someone new or put myself out there. This can also be like dating. The world can be on the World Wide Web. Excuse me, I've just got to blow my nose. I don't have allergies. I actually have to take a lot of this, Gemini, believe it or not. I've been taking this for years. And it clears my airways. I'm also hearing the name Claire, also. Someone that lives down Clare Street. Someone that also likes chocolate. Quality Street. Quality, not quantity. Some of you might be doing things. I mean, I do this as I do a fast food franchise. I'm also hearing the name Francesca or Fran or F or Steph or Steve. But I'm hearing quality, not quantity. We have to focus more on the quality of product. So it could be anything around food and stuff. But I'm definitely picking up that energy of like, I want to concentrate more on the quality than the actual quantity of something. Okay. What is this? Three of Pentacles. What is the 3 of Pentacles? Yeah, there could be this rejected energy just because I just picked up the 5 of Cups. So you got the Hermit. So looking for answers, looking for someone. This person, while they're at work, they look to see if they can see this person at work. Like when this person walks into a building, they see if they can see this person at work. Or there's a new person at work, like a new person at work. This person is single and they're a Piscean. But this other one may also have water in their chart. I think this person here is specifically a Pisces. This one is either like a life path 3 or has Pisces in their chart. Let's see, what is the 6 of Wands? See, rejection from a Leo or a Leo being rejected. Cancer, life path 7 and a 5 of Cups and the Tower. There's this energy, like I said, somebody wants to reconcile and bring the relationship back together, but the other one doesn't. The other one is had enough of the 5 energies, okay, because that's more of the stressful energy. So someone here decides, no, I want to be single. I don't want to reconcile. Because this person's kind of under the mentality of like, you're supposed to fight for the relationship, right? But if there's been a lot of fighting in the past, then how is that going to solve anything? I don't believe fighting solves anything. So there's this energy of somebody wanting this person to fight for them, but they're not doing that. They're focusing on other things like being single or another person or moving on with their life. That makes the other one think about them more, that they're actually going to get away. So they end up, this Knight of Cups ends up being like, okay, well, I'm not going to send the message. This can also, I'm picking up that somebody like watches a reading and that they get their answers from a reading and they think, well, I was going to reach out, but now I'm not because a reading's told me. But like, I'm picking up this energy of like, I've watched a reading and it told me that they're not going to reconcile anyway, so I'm not going to bother. Because this is not sending a message. But it can also be a rejected energy of like, because it can either be, I'm not going to bother sending a message, but I was going to, but I'm not now. Or I was going to reconcile, but I'm not now. Or this is like being ignored. Someone sends a message and the other one ignores it. They don't actually reply, right? This is knowing that someone sent a message, but not actually reading it or sending it, right? Here. Very complicated scenario because it seems to me where it's more about people considering and thinking about new people and moving on with their life. It's making one person start to think Is this really it? Is it over? Shall we move on with our lives? Is it worth fighting for? And someone's more under the energy and the vibe of like, well, I don't really care. I'll just be single. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'll just be single. Here. It's easier to be single than what it is keep fighting. Right? Any messages for Gemini? So we've got, will they reach out? No. Well, I mean, that does say that someone might here, but that's more, I made that card for if you guys have been really waiting for a long time for someone to reach out and they haven't, and you want them to desperately, that means that you're going to have to put in the work, unfortunately, that you can't just keep sitting back waiting for someone to reach out. Because if they haven't for a while, that more than likely means they're not going to, right? So if you want to hear anything from them, you're going to have to be the one that does it. Okay. Because you get these people that are metaphysical, that believe in their long-distant, non-existent twat flame that hasn't spoke to me in years, and I want to know now if they're going to suddenly reach out. Right. What has the world come to when it comes to dating, man? Let's see. Gemini. Someone new, there you go. So there is kind of like this new energy. I told you I was picking up this vibe of like, well, I'm thinking about somebody new. I'm not really thinking about you. I'm not really thinking about my past. I'm just more concerned about moving on with my life. Maybe hopeful that I might meet someone, but easy come, easy go. It is what it is, right? So it's kind of like that. Because what you don't have here is the obsession. You don't have like the devil energy here, excuse me. Let's see. So it's more of a relaxed vibe of like, to be quite honest with you, I'm not really fussed. You know, what I definitely don't want is all of these fives around me. It's too complicated. Let's see, Gemini. Save your money just in case for Scorpio, maybe Aries. So, I mean, I do a lot of that anyway, saving, but like, you know, you guys do that anyway, right? But if there's any of this case of you ever being married or in something and you guys ever want to get out, money is always a good way of doing it. But I do say this to anybody, you know, if you ever want to, like, you know, be successful in business and stuff, you need to save, because investments are pretty much the way to go unless you're going to do it yourself. But I always say save for a rainy day, and then if you want a way out, you can always invest into things, right? So it's telling you to save your money in case something comes up in the future. Let's see. Gemini. Depression. It's coming from like a 9 and a 5. Well, you got a 9 energy, 2 9 energies here that do represent depression and 5s, right here. So you've kind of got this missing you, lonely, want to know if you are single, if it's someone new, want to know if you want to stay single and work on this if it's someone old, and that it's making me feel depressed because I'm not with anyone and I'm not with you anymore. So it's teaching someone to be relaxed and okay being single on their own, right? Because it leads to an energy of feeling depressed. But it can also lead to an energy of instant gratification. Like, I only want you when I'm lonely. I only want to be around you when I haven't got anyone or anything, right? Like when I'm off work and I'm bored and I'm fed up and I've got nothing to do and I've got no one to be with, that's pretty much when I want to contact you. But it's kind of like that. Okay. So there you go, guys. Thanks very much. Really do appreciate it. This is on the join button, and it will come out at some point on YouTube. Okay. So if you want readings in advance, then you will need to join the join button below. That is $2 or $3 for you to do so, because I do a load of readings all in advance, and then eventually, sometimes, not all star signs, some of them, they come out live on YouTube. So thanks very much. All links are provided below, and I'll see you soon.